In a dramatic turn of events at a recent live press conference, Keyshawn Davis made headlines by slapping Gervonta Tank Davis during their face-off. The tension between the two fighters has been palpable, with Keyshawn openly expressing his frustrations about Tank's perceived avoidance of him in the boxing world. "I want to fight him, bro, cause has been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes people look good, better than what it is," Keyshawn declared, clearly ready to escalate the rivalry. The slap sent shockwaves through the crowd, highlighting the escalating animosity. Keyshawn continued, "You trying to ride his coattail? I don't need you, bro. I do not need you." It's evident that Keyshawn is determined to fight Tank, believing that the latter is deliberately stalling to avoid a matchup. He insists that Tank is waiting for him to move up to 140 pounds, which would allow Tank to claim that the fight is unnecessary due to the weight difference. In a confident tone, Keyshawn reiterated his commitment to staying at lightweight until Tank agrees to face him. "I'm not moving up. I'm here to stay," he asserted, further emphasizing his resolve. At just 25 years old, Keyshawn is one of the most formidable fighters in the lightweight division, with his size often sparking conversations among fans and analysts. "The only person I don't like is him. He's kind of weird. But now he's got no choice but to fight me," he stated, underscoring the pressure he believes Tank is under to accept the challenge. Critics have labeled Keyshawn a weight bully, arguing that he drains down to make the 135 pounds limit only to use his size advantage in the ring. However, Keyshawn is unfazed by the criticism. "They can say whatever they want. I'm here to fight, and I'm not going anywhere," he insisted during an interview. He has publicly stated that he would prefer to fight Tank, viewing him as the top guy in the division. "I would knock Tank out," he boldly claimed, acknowledging Tank's skills but expressing confidence in his own abilities. Despite his determination, some analysts suggest that Keyshawn's decision to remain at 135 pounds may not be sustainable over the long term. Fighters in their mid-20s often struggle to maintain the rigorous weight-cutting regimen, and Keyshawn is no exception. "I'll stay here as long as it takes. Tank can't run forever," he declared, but the reality is that time may not be on his side. For Tank, a fight with Keyshawn may not be a priority. As one of boxing's biggest stars and a proven pay-per-view attraction, Tank has numerous lucrative options, including bouts against fighters like Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia. Keyshawn, while talented, has yet to establish himself as a household name, making the potential fight a tougher sell from a business perspective. Yet Keyshawn remains undeterred, focusing solely on the fight itself without concern for the politics or financial implications. "He can't mess with me. Him and his bald coach know that," he said, referencing Tank's trainer. Keyshawn believes that Tank and his team are trying to avoid him, claiming they want him to move up in weight so they can dismiss the fight as unnecessary. Negotiations could pose another hurdle for Keyshawn if Tank agrees to the fight. As the face of boxing, Tank would have the upper hand in any deal, including potential weight stipulations. However, Keyshawn is adamant that he won't accept the kind of restrictions Tank has used in the past. "He can't do all that shenanigans with me," he asserted. Critics have cautioned that Keyshawn's outspoken nature could jeopardize his chances of landing significant fights in the future. Some suggest he should let his team handle negotiations instead of risking opportunities with his bold statements. Despite this, Keyshawn seems committed to taking on the challenge, believing that he can beat Tank, Lomachenko, and Haney. As the rivalry intensifies, the boxing community is left wondering if this fight will ever materialize. While Keyshawn is willing to wait, his physical growth may soon force him to move up in weight, complicating the potential matchup. Ultimately, the question remains, will Tank Davis step into the ring with Keyshawn Davis, or will the rivalry continue to simmer without resolution?